Okay, so just going to do a quick recording here, quick replay. Yesterday I had a really good game with Caesar, and it was just disgusting for other players, quite frankly. We do replays, my own. This is the replay in question, and as you can see, 1200 Commander XP, 3700 Unit XP, and 47,000 silver. But this is also with the plus 200% weekend, so that's probably why I got so much. But let's go have a look. I think it was a combination of everything going right for me, personally, in this game. I didn't actually do a whole lot, I don't think, but maybe I did. Ooh. Yeah, so we started with the mid here. We were just going to set up here. Oop. I don't have a pen. That kind of sucks. Oh. We were going to set up here. Because this unit is moving forward, it means we're going to get line of sight eventually along here. And getting some early shots off is always good, like these guys here. I'm not sure I quite got first blood because I had an issue with the targeting. It just wasn't firing. But I started getting some shots off, so... Yeah, this is the great thing about Architecti and well, this sort of unit is they're great to decimate a single unit, but they aren't very good anywhere else. So they're a very local effect. But as you can see, if they go in Testudo and go in this corner, it makes life so much better. And also, you can see their ally is going right here. Just points. I've gone to heavy shot. Heavy shot's just devastating on infantry. If you're going cavalry, avoid Architecti who have heavy shot because you won't win. You'll never reach them. It's just the amount of damage: 20,000, 7,000. It's just not worth it. It's just I think what went wrong with this game is everyone just powered through and just ended up in this massive blob. I just made points after points after points. Yep, even got attacked. I can just pull out because these aren't the unit targets. Reset up and I can start firing to blob again. See? And in fact, I actually wanted to take out this guy because he was my main threat. As much as there was an infantry fight going on here, he could actually kill me. So I had to reorganize everything to shoot him instead. And as you can see, having 3 units versus 1 unit just works out so much better. So I take him out. And he now realizes what a mistake he made. And we'll just keep losing guys. That guy took a bolt to the face and didn't die. Oh no, he did. Oh, never mind. Okay, yep, so he runs off. He's now completely useless to anyone. I can go back to helping melee blobs and stuff. Most of it's finished up now, but I help. Take out a couple more units. Deal some extra damage. What's great is that you can disrupt heavy infantry charge just by knocking models over, so it stops the charge being effective. Yep, even got an elimination because I knocked out someone, which is always helpful. Another fresh unit of swordsmen coming in, just means extra points for me. I now reorganize to shoot this blob, because that was just such a great angle. Horizontal side on to me, which is too good. Okay, so now that this main mid section has been wrapped up, or being wrapped up, I now need to start supporting. I was going to go help out these guys at the front, but I've noticed there is another archetype unit up here, but he hasn't focused on me yet, so I'm going to try and set up to quickly take him down. And I get some decent hits on him, so I'm going to take most of his health off to be fair, so it just warns them off, so it means they just don't come back for a while. Meanwhile, the other team are got their cavalry and their infantry coming into our base. Cavalry, for some reason, deciding running into a wall is a great idea. I've seen the threat, and I didn't actually realise where this unit was in particular. I thought it was on this side of the wall, turns out it was on the outside. So I set up everything and just started getting some decap points, because I needed to slow down the capture speed, so I just started throwing some shots in. And this is why you shouldn't be cavalry when you've got architects high after you. You will just get decimated, and then heavy shot. Yeah, this is why. Don't do cavalry when you're up against architecture. It just doesn't end well. Yeah, I get some more points. I'm now up to 3600 because I've got a bit more damage and a ton of decap points. I'm going to wipe out this cavalry unit as well. And this cavalry thought he could get the best of me, try and come around my flank. Unfortunately, I am actually able to turn, and again, more heavy shot onto his side, and I can just wreck him. It's just glorious. 10 out of 10. And then the spearman actually comes into range as well, so my other units start firing on that as well. But I stop and realise I need to take this out, so I rout him. And we go back to assisting this spearman over here, or the AI here. I want to start shooting this unit, but the problem is there is a architect unit over here somewhere. Fortunately, I think my ally here is going to try and do something about it. Oh, sorry. Oop. There we go. Yep, so we've realised we're going to have to take this guy out, and he for some reason wants to shoot off with me, but I make him pay for that. He's basically not a threat anymore, so. I wanted to come up and chase him down, but there is some infantry on top of that hill. Point-wise, we are 4400. Again, mostly damage. And this is why, because you have people like this who go after tiny units while I'm nearby, and I get free shots on them for it. So I turn around, get some shots off. Again, I think I put some more heavy shot on. Yep. And it's just ridiculous amounts of damage. And it gives me a few shots, pull back, a few more shots later on. Ally comes in to help. Means I can turn around and start shooting back, which I should do now. Yeah. Yep. Get a few more shots off as they retreat. And they all go around this corner, so it means they all get clustered. There's not much you can do about it, it's just always going to happen, but it just means I get some nice, juicy shots off. I once again am being shot at by those architects, so I'm having to just weave a little bit just to avoid the missiles. But realise he's not, so I can start setting up to shoot back, because I'm going to get line of sight, which I do. And again, it's just a few more shots here and there. Some very nice shots to be fair, but just a few. But yeah, now that I can't shoot those guys anymore, and really for me there's no point chasing them because they're not significant enough in the battle. So I just get me and my ally to follow me, because he's been helping me for the whole game by the looks of it. We're just going to go for the base, and I can get some of these pikemen out. And yeah, well, this game was good because I actually had teammates who responded to scenarios, or to different environments. So my teammate here is actually helping actively defend me, he's getting points in the process, so you know, it works out pretty well. I'm not sure he's getting too many points. Oh no, he got 3,000, so you know, him helping me out has been pretty damn good. Most because I've been so close to the battle, we've been able to get so many points off. Huh. Shouldn't be able to do that. Oh well. Yeah, so the problem is now we've got 2 units of pikes on the field, and there's no way this infantry is going to take on pikes. Not if they're in this choke point anyway. Fortunately, this is where I come in, and I get a field day. So I'm just going to set up here, and I'm just going to get some free shots on some pikes. And he can't do anything about it, because if he takes out pike formation, he gets slaughtered by infantry. If he doesn't, he'll get slaughtered by me. So, and he's in a really dense formation. And it's just funny how fighting the shade did nothing. If you're up against artillery and you're getting shot at, do not use testudo, do not use raised shields, do not use fighting the shade, do not use anything like that. Just a run. Run left. Just always run left, because your best chance is to get out of their line of sight or to get out of their range. But you're not going to do that running backwards. You're going to do that running left, because it's a small cone. If you do raise shields, all you're doing is thinking you're going to be safe and you're taking reduced damage when in fact you're doing nothing. It doesn't help you at all, because there is no missile block for this, because it's a ballista bolt. Why would that be? But yeah, my allies realise what I'm doing, and they're just quite happy for me to sit back and just shoot the hell out of them. Which is what I do. Hence why I'm now on 6,600 points. So yeah, I think me coming first in this game was actually deserved. I did do quite a bit to help the fights. I did weaken a lot of infantry down before any fighting started, so we had a decent advantage. And I managed to wipe out the last couple of units here. So, and I took out some cavalry and saved the base. So, you know, I did that bit. Yeah, now that they're out my line of sight, and now it's time to get some capture points of my own, because they're there. I could turn around and start shooting this, but then I'm going to be safe, there's no point. Also, I can finish off the pikes this way, so I want to settle that here, and just have a nice angle on them. As we'll see, the pikes are going to be stupid, and just suicide. So they want to take this guy out. They're going to come right into my crosshairs. I'm going to set up and just shoot them. Like that. And there's the last guy. Oh, he missed. There we are, he's dead. And then we just spent a couple minutes here, capping, while our teammate just wipes the rest of them out of the field. I think we win by capture though, so... maybe. I think we win by capture. I can't remember exactly. I assume we do. But yeah, that was a good game. For me, everything just went right. I managed to get so many rounds off that I just managed to do so much damage overall. Plus decap points. And we won by annihilation. There you go. Plus this was the 200% bonus win due to this weekend. And I managed to exploit that fully. So as you can see, I got 7,500 points for doing an artillery roll, and I did a very good artillery roll because I actually did a lot of damage to units. I actually did some decent contributions. I even did some base decap stuff. So yeah, that's the ideal scenario of playing artillery. You have smart teammates, you have a decent environment to work with, you have a load of enemies coming through a single choke point. So yeah, I thought I'd share that replay, and goodbye.